Thank you. Greetings from Oslo. Let me start by saying that China is in the forefront of the blue economy. For example, in leading the way in offshore wind, and China has also become the leading maritime nation in the world. In the 2024 edition of the Leading Maritime Cities of the World report, China has actually 7 cities on the top 30 rank, with Shenzhen now on the 23rd place. And Guangzhou is also on the top 30 list. We This conference is meant to cover the whole blue economy, which, has already been said, is hard to define and it's harder to box in, and also when it comes to the size and growth. The ocean industries, the blue economy, cover a wide and diversified spectrum of industries. Some of them are quite related to each other, some are quite unrelated. Some are emerging, others are mature, some are part of the climate problem, others are part of the climate solution. Some have specified property rights, as others have not. Some are immobile, that is, they are site-specific, and the control of the states, single states. Others are mobile, they are footloose and vulnerable to overconsumption. The only thing all of them have in common that they are dependent on shipping operation, on maritime operation. This is true for, of course, for transportation of products from bulk, dry and wet bulks to cars, to consumer goods in containers. It's also true for passenger transportation. It's true for offshore oil and gas extraction, for production of offshore wind, both the bottom fixed and the below floating ones. It's true for fisheries, for aquaculture, for coastal tourism and cruise, and finally for deep sea mining. And the market value of all these vessels, the global fleet of vessels that serve the ocean industries, is approximately $1.4 trillion US. And among these different ocean industries, there will be, in general, a strong growth, but particularly a high growth in 3 areas, I would say. One is in tourism, another is in renewable energy, particularly connected to offshore wind, and also in food production, not from fisheries, but from aquaculture. And China is also a strong player in aquaculture. After now, more onshore than offshore, but probably that will also be a change in the future. And on a little longer time perspective, mineral extraction after 2030 will probably also have strong growth. I think I'll leave it there, and then later I'd like to come back to the huge and growing sustainability issues and the need for international cooperation to solve these sustainability problems.